So before we create this one last surface, one more sketch is going to be helpful to us. So let's go to our planes here. I'm going to grab the back face plane. Show that one more time. Create a sketch on it. And let's just zoom around here so we can see what we're doing. Create our spline straight from that point to that point. Perfect. And grab our direction vectors at either end so we can control those. And on this end, first I'm going to select the spline and come down here and select this edge, and let's make those tangent continuous. So we have tangency on that end. And then on this end, we just need to set this to be horizontal. That'll be fine. And then we can adjust these magnitude vectors however we see fit. That looks decent. That looks fine to me. Click OK. And we're left with just what we need. Let's hide that plane one more time. And finally, we need to create our surface. So, boundary surface for sure. It's going to be a four-sided boundary surface. We'll create one edge. Click the other edge. And whoops! Craziness happens. Well, the craziness happens because it's trying to use, as you can see in blue here, it's trying to use that entire sketch as a profile in our sweep, and that's not what we wanted. We just wanted that one curve. So let's go over here and right-click and delete that. And let's select it again. But this time, instead of left-clicking it, let's right-click it and use the Selection Manager. Now, in the Selection Manager, we can select closed loops, we can select open loops, or in this case, we want to select a group. We're just going to select this one curve by itself, and then click OK. And now we just have that one curve. Now, we also know that we want, in the middle here, we need to make sure that we are moving in according to a direction vector. Choose the right plane as our direction vector. And then we could obviously set that tension if we wanted to. But in this case, we're using end curves. So let's go to our direction 2. Select this edge here to serve as one of our guides. And select this one down here to use as our other guide. And then we end up with a really nice result. Now, one more thing. We're going normal to the right plane on this side. On the other side, we need to make sure that we're going tangent to face, so that we're always tangent to this surface all the way across. And click OK. And we are left with a surface that beautifully fills in our 5-sided area. Now let's review that. You see here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 edges, which normally is a problem in CAD. But we got around it by creating a secondary surface so that we only ended up with, instead of one big 5-sided surface, we used 2 4-sided surfaces, and that gives us, in this case, a cleaner result.